everyone. It's Rachel here from Akashic Angels. Happy Wednesday. I'm super excited to be joining you here live. For today, I'm going to be taking a caller, but as I'm waiting on a caller, one of the things that kind of popped up for me today was the feeling of loss and the feeling of grieving. I have a friend who recently lost somebody who's very close to her, and just seeing her go through that experience is very traumatic. And you just, as a person who's witnessing this, it's, how do you offer them help? How do you offer them support? And one of the things that's coming up for me is that just allowing them space to grieve, allowing them space to be upset, and that you can't just sugarcoat it and everything's going to be okay and everything's going to be all right, because it's not okay right now. It's not all right. When we suffer a loss and somebody close to us passes away tragically or suddenly for no reason, it's how this happened, and all these questions and all of these things come up. I lost my brother 5 years ago, and he died tragically and without notice. And every now and again, it still comes up for me, and it's still a wound, and it's still something that, as a family, we're still grieving on. So one of the things that I did before I logged onto the call was I channeled kind of a message. And I think that message was basically just that we all need to kind of be open to love, be open to peace, be open to kind of raising the vibration as a whole, but allowing us space to be upset at times, to grieve at times, to not be okay. And what I want to say to you is that it's okay to sometimes not be okay. I know that sounds a little silly, but as human beings, we go through tough times. We go through things that are not easy. We go through hard moments, and, just know that there's people around you that will support you and love you and hold space for you on that. So I am actually going to be taking a call right now. So we'll take our first caller, our first and only caller. Oh, Shelly in Springfield, Missouri is ready. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Do you have a question for me or anything you want me to focus on?
Yeah, just my love life.
Love life. Okay. Are you single recently, or haven't, or been single for a while, or are you currently with someone? Because I feel mixed messages here.
Yeah, well, I'm been single, been divorced for just a little over 2 years.
Yeah. And would you say that with your divorce, even though it was 2 years ago, that you may still have a little bit of energy connected with him?
Yeah, maybe a little, but nothing that is a go back
A hindrance
to
where
the
you find someone
situation.
new?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is coming forward for you is that there's a real calling for you to kind of do like a checklist of kind of what you're desiring in your next mate. I do feel like there is a little bit of energy that is still connected with your ex. Were you guys together for a while?
Yeah, we were together for 20 years.
Yeah, that's a long time. So with all of that, it's a lot of energy that's so connected. Archangel Michael is actually stepping forward for you, and he's saying, cut away some cords, hooks, attachments, send them back to whomever they belong to, and it's time to open up this energy to bring in a new love. So there's actually a book. It's called The Soulmate Secret. I don't know if you've ever read The Secret, but it's good about cleansing your energy. Sometimes we shift into, we want this, we want that, but then we need to get into action and actually start clearing out to make room for a new love. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Yeah. And they want me to ask you this. What are you doing now to put yourself out there to bring in this new love? Are you on any dating profiles? Are you doing any meetups? Are you doing anything like that?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I'm on like 2 different dating sites, so.
Nice. They're encouraging you to maybe change a little bit of your profile. I don't know what that means. But I don't know if there is like some wording or something like that they're kind of asking. They're saying, oh, she might want to look into that, because I don't know exactly what it is, but there's something funny about it. And they're saying, one, they're giving you, I don't want to say credit, but they're giving you amazing like love and compassion for the fact that you're able to move on from this relationship because you were together a long time and to be open for a new love, which is amazing and it's empowering, but it's also a little scary, because when we're in a relationship for a long time, that's your whole life, you know?
Yeah.
And to put yourself out there and when you're on websites, I think sometimes we may get some people that come across that don't have the best intentions, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, wink. Um,
Yeah.
and maybe looking for something that you're not looking for.
Yeah. Yeah.
so, so they're encouraging you to really set very firm boundaries of this is what I'm going to put up with. Because I think there may have been in your past where things have been maybe you've let your boundaries down a little bit, you tolerated things that maybe you shouldn't have, and now they're really encouraging you to take back your power, take back your womanhood, and also there's a real calling for you to tap into the goddess within. I'm not sure if you actually Isis is stepping forward for you. She's one of the goddesses. It's interesting that she's stepping forward, and she's just very much like, it's time to own your truth. It's time to speak your voice. It's time to own who you are as a woman. And there's this real calling for you to shift into your power. Do you resonate at all with like Wonder Woman or any like strong female? I have like superheroes coming forward for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a Wonder Woman or like the Bionic Woman or something
I
like
love it.
that. That is a kind of a strong person.
Yeah. So they're encouraging you to kind of get into that Wonder Woman pose of putting your hands on your hips and you're standing tall. And this is what you're looking for. Like, I'm not going to take this from you. And you know what I mean? It's like, I'm coming first. So I think, and maybe in your past, your needs didn't come first. And they're really encouraging you now. What do you want? What do you desire? What what kind of things do you want in your life? Like, I don't want to put up with this anymore. Like, I'm good. Like, I don't need this. You know what I mean? Like, you've been there, done that, you've closed the book and you're writing a new story. So it's very much a real encouragement for you to really hone in to the power within, like grasping that goddess energy within, getting very clear and specific with the kind of man that you desire or the kind of person that you desire to be with, and then start feeling that energy shift. Do you know what I mean? It's like once you make the decision, like I think when you made the decision, you're done with your husband. It was like, done, I'm good, bye. It's like you're very strong in that. When you make a decision, it's done. And they're saying, make the decision of who you're trying to call into in your life. And like, I want them sweet, I want them funny, I want to have security, I want compassion, I want to be sexy, whatever it is that you desire. That's the kind of man that you need to start calling in for, and then clearing out that energy. But it comes to what they're saying is it comes to you centering yourself and also calling all of your energy back to you. It's like, I'm done with this. I closed the door, and now I'm ready to move forward with this divine love. Because I think what your soul is looking for is your soulmate. Like, you're really trying to call in like a passionate, all-encompassing, beautiful. Like, I just feel this like fire inside of you. Get clear and very specific in what you desire, and that they're really looking forward for you to like have this soulmate relationship. Like, you're ready to call in this soulmate relationship, and it's almost like you're looking for your it's soulmate. It's not twin flame, it's soulmate. And they're saying he's out there, and it's definitely, you're going to meet him on one of these sites. Are you on match.com?
No, I've been on Zeus and then like on Facebook dating, but I find a lot of scammers and stuff, and I've learned how to deal with them. So you can kind of weed them out.
Boundaries is going to be super important. Yeah, boundaries is going to be super important. Match.com is what's coming forward for you the most. So I don't know if you want to switch gears and try out that app. But ultimately, what it's going to come down to is you making the decision within that you're ready to call in this soulmate relationship and really get very clear and specific with the type of person you desire, and making sure that you kind of honor yourself in this journey, okay? And know that there's going to be some bumps, but you're going to be okay, and you're going to get to that soulmate relationship. I know I'm going to have to log off in just a second because my time's almost up, but I really appreciate you and connecting with me today, and I look forward to hearing about your soulmate relationship.
All righty, and thank you so much.
All right, you have a great evening, my dear.
All righty, and thank you.
Thank you. And I thank everyone for logging on to the call today. I'm sorry for having some technical difficulties, but I look forward to connecting with everyone next Wednesday. And I hope you have a great week and take care. And just remember, shift into love, shift into the light, and allow yourself the space to be in peace and allow your space to be in love. And that's all I have for today. And I hope you guys have a great night.